April 10th, 1988. America Sings at Disneyland sings for the final time. The show that originally replaced Walt Disney's Carousel of Progress closes so its animatronic figures can be repurposed and moved to the brand new attraction on the other side of the park, Splash Mountain. While signs stated that a new attraction would be coming, the building would remain closed for 10 years, until it would finally be replaced with a version of Epcot's Innoventions. Before Innoventions was chosen, other attractions were considered, like Plek 2's Intergalactic Review, a rotating theater show reusing the building's turntable. Innoventions was chosen due to its proven success in Florida, and it did help that other companies would foot the bill. The attraction would be ready on November 10th, 1998. The rotating walls of the Carousel Theater slowly spun, as guests lined up in front of a set of doors. A pre-show on a video screen would play, introducing our robotic host, Tom Morrow. This is not the first character named Tom Morrow in the parks. Tom Morrow was a human character in the pre-show to the defunct Flight to the Moon. Epcot's Innoventions had Tom Morrow 2.0, a very small robot found on the show floor. The doors would open, revealing Tom Morrow waiting for us, singing a parody of There's a Great Big Beautiful Tomorrow.
There's a great big world of innoventions, shining in our lives in every way. And a great big beautiful tomorrow, 'cause tomorrow's happening today.
And giving us the setup on what we're about to experience. The California version used a clone of the Timekeeper animatronic from Paris and Florida. Innoventions had 2 floors full of sponsored exhibits, including but not limited to a VR experience, car showcases, and innovative games. Reusing the Carousel Theater's turntable would allow guests to stand in place as the building physically moved them to the next exhibit. In the center of the structure was a futuristic treehouse decorated with lanterns. While the exhibits were updated and switched out over the years, the biggest update since Innoventions opened came in 2008, with the Innoventions Dream Home, a spiritual successor to the 1957 Monsanto's House of the Future. Most of the first floor was converted into a sponsored showcase of home appliances. The Dreamhouse also featured a storytime experience where a cast member would retell the story of Peter Pan, with clips of the animated film playing alongside. In the years to follow, the popularity of the space began to dwindle. In 2012, the entrance was relocated upstairs, accessed by a large ramp sweeping up the building. Tom Morrow would no longer appear, but his animatronic would sit behind a curtain, slumped over. A sad state for the host of Innoventions. He would finally get taken out sometime in 2013, with the small stage he once stood on being left abandoned. Also in 2013, Disney tried to revitalize the space with a brand new Marvel exhibit, which included props and costumes from some of the films. At this point in the attraction's life, the pavilion was on life support, with only the Marvel exhibits drawing people inside. At D23 Expo 2015, 2 Star Wars themed lands were announced to be placed at Disneyland and Disney's Hollywood Studios. As a quick solution to feature more Star Wars in the parks, Star Wars Season of the Force was announced, which in the case for Disneyland, was a complete Star Wars takeover of Tomorrowland. Innoventions would close forever on March 31st, 2015, to make way for the Tomorrowland Expo Center. The first floor housing Star Wars Launch Bay, and the second floor being home to Superhero HQ. They featured meet and greets, retail venues, and small exhibits. While the first floor saw the most changes, the second was essentially a light reskin of what already existed from Innoventions. On April 2nd, 2016, Superhero HQ and the entirety of the second floor closed, as all future Marvel experiences would move to Disney California Adventure, leaving only Star Wars Launch Bay open, until the unexpected closure of Disneyland in 2020. When the parks reopened a year later, Star Wars Launch Bay did not. Today, most of the building remains closed off, with the entrance to the first floor now housing a Darth Vader meet and greet exclusive to Disney Visa card members. Sorry kids, you can't meet Darth Vader, your parents don't have the right debit card. Part of the second floor is now used for a lounge for Disney Vacation Club. While Innoventions did struggle towards the end, in its early years, it was an exciting showcase that let people get hands-on with new products and technology, celebrating and getting people excited for the future. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, why not subscribe? Thank you very much for watching, and as always, have a great day.